Welcome to the HyPrix Porsche Cup, presented by GT Champions.
Well, that was really loud, folks. I apologize for that. I hit a button that I was not supposed to hit, and hence the loudness. But hey, folks, welcome back. This is the third edition of our broadcast today. Andy, you're such a trooper, dude, hanging out with me for 3 hour-long races today. Man, you're a stud. You're a stud. Thanks for coming by.
Well, I wouldn't use the word stud. I've had enough children already. But
okay.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome.
Oh my gosh. All right, so I am starting the qualifier now. Folks, I'm gonna drive this bus for a minute. We're doing something to try to fix this camera issue. We found that if somebody pits during the race, that it will what's the word I'm looking for? It will reset the cameras. So my illustrious co-commentator will spend the first lap with everybody. He's not going to qualify, so he starts at the back, and he's just going to drive around and pit. And then hopefully that fixes all the cameras, and we'll be good to go. So, bear with us on it.
If I did qualify, I would still start at the back, so it's just easier. I just stay still.
Okay, I got you. All right, well, first of all, let's make sure we talk about HyPrix. You guys got to check them out, hypri.com.mx. They make everything that we have look pretty. And Simrace City, who is the cash prize sponsor for Division 1 that we just finished. And the prizes for first and second are settled. Third still needs to be determined. So we're going to get back to that one. But anyway, Simrace City, we appreciate you guys being around. Also coming up soon, Midweek Madness. So watch for that. We've got some extra broadcasts coming up soon. Trying to work it out with the getting the Gentleman's Tuesday Challenge sorted out with J-Rod and making sure I can find the time to get that one done. And then we're also going to have this Midweek Madness. It's going to be fun. Details will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to make all that magic is going to happen sooner than later is the plan. All right,
so I'm going to jump in now. So all you European guys, so I'm talking to you, Roses, and the rest of you. Let's get Midweek Madness doing a 2-tier thing. These American guys get theirs, and us European guys get ours, right?
All right, so did you go out on track? You're not going out on track, right? I don't think you are.
I'm sitting in the pits for qualifying.
There you go. Perfect. So we'll keep an eye out here. So Quick Kick is the first one out on the track. So Quick Kick gets all the love and the camera angles. So we're going to let him cruise. He is on his first flying lap, and he is ahead of everybody. We only have 11 drivers for this final round.
We have 10. I'm not driving.
Oh, yeah, we have 10. You're right. I don't know where the other guys are, but currently our season standings are Roses and Bipolar Express tied at 73 points for this championship.
How cool is that? How cool is that?
Yeah, now it is nearly 20 points to the third place driver, who has 6 points ahead. So HPR, who was a reserve driver from D3 and moved up and only brought half of his points with him, and is still in third place. That's how insane this guy drives. So he is sitting in the third spot on the podium for the championship right now with 55 points. So he is 18 points behind the two leaders that are tied. And then right behind HPR...
I want to talk about the guys that come up, because when you look at HPR, he came up, brought it. We look at Kaizan, he came up, he brought it. It's insane how close that all three divisions have been. The guys can move up and immediately move into the top three.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that in the last broadcast. Absolutely, it's crazy that these guys are able to do all of that, and they're super quick, and the consistency is king, right? That's what gets you. Yeah, Absolutely. That's gonna be fun.
Although bipolar has been, I love Roses, and no offense against you, mate, but bipolar has got you this race, man. He is on it.
So in Bipolar's defense, Bipolar was trying out cockpit view for this season, and I think he did that in qualifying, which just messed him up. He did that in the first couple of races, which just messed him up, and he finally went back to bumper cam where he's used to driving, and he's been unstoppable since he did that. So
insane lap times.
Yep. So these two, it's all going to depend on bonus points and who beats who. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. Now, listen, we have HPR at 55 points. Is HPR here? Yes, he is. Okay. He's our lone Malaysian driver in the series. But Parafuso and Wooly are tied at 49 points right behind him, so just 6 points back. And then Fry and the Whiskas is at 46, but he's not here this round. He said he wasn't going to be able to make it. That's Super Mike. So there's going to be a little shuffle happening there in the mid-pack as far as the points go. So yeah. And I got to tell you, I love Roses and I love Bipolar. I have a special spot in my heart for Bipolar because Bipolar trained me. So I'm like, I have to, you know, if I have to pick a favorite in this horse race, I got to go with Bipolar because he's my boy, right? Like, but Roses is also a World Cup champion, so he's also my boy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's weird because we've got Arminis, one of my drivers. He's in this race, but I have a really close association with ART, and I love Wooly. Wooly, I love what he does, but I love the whole of ART. So we are kind of split tonight, right?
Yep. Well, I totally forgot to change the camera while you were staring at the other screens and talking. So Bipolar Express 3/10 up on Roses in qualifying. They are nose to tail on the track. Is anyone pitting? Yep, in goes. They both go in. Both HyPrix drivers into the pits. HPR out. I don't know if he's going to pit and get some tires, but it's about time they get some new tires on and throw this car around. J-Rod moves up to 7th place. Aramis in 6th. Parafuso in 5th. Kaizan in 4th. Kaizan, one of the guys that moved up. HPR and Kaizan both moved up into the series from D3, and Kaizan already P9 and HPR P3. Now Kaizan moved up a lot later than the other guys, so he didn't have as much time to earn the points. But
I do love what Kaizan stands for, because Kaizan, from what he's told us, means 1% better every day. And I love
that what it means?
That's how he goes into every single race. That's what Kaizan means, 1% better.
Well, that's cool.
It's so cool, isn't it? And I really, really enjoyed doing the D3 stream with him last week. It's so much knowledge, and it's great for me because I'm not a quick driver. To have a guy like Kaizan who is quick, to give that kind of extra knowledge and have him in that commentary with you makes so much difference.
It makes a huge difference. I mean, that's one of the things you'll find about many of the GT champions is they are all willing to share. They're all willing to teach and to train and help drivers come up. I think that's one of the reasons why the GT Champions events have gotten so much better, and you see so much driver improvement, because you have guys like Tim and Roses and Madsta and some of the other drivers, Lucas and Slipstream, and these guys opening up lobbies and teaching people, watching them, saying, hey, you should brake later or earlier, or you should rotate this way. You know what I mean? Like, they all help each other to be better. It's a great community. I love it.
We said to Black Flag, Black Flag, when we start about 15, 20 people. And we had, first of all, an alien and me at the very back. And it was so difficult to find a kind of balanced group. But what we found is that we brought people on that were happy to help everybody. And, you know, with Slipstream joining us, he has done nothing but help all the other drivers since he joined us. And it's an amazing thing.
It is. I'm watching these lap times. There's a much larger gap between first and 11th is you. Now first and 10th is a 1.8 second gap. The last round in D1, it was a 9/10 of a second gap across the board, right? So, Bipolar Express changing positions, letting Roses up front, but Bipolar was up on his, or Roses is up by 5/100ths. So let's see. I wonder if that was enough. I don't know if he got clean around, not clean. If he got around Bipolar Express enough to maintain the pace. So we shall see what he's going to do here. He comes across the line. And 4/100ths slower than Bipolar. So close. So far, it's a HyPrix lockout on the front row. But HPR is still on a flying lap here. He was 3/10 down in the first sector. But let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's 4/10 off.
HyPrix lockout for a few rounds this season. They've really been on it in Division 2.
Yep. So let's see who's got some final. Here's a final lapper. So Parafuso, who's in 5th, he's heading up the hill now. I don't know if he's up or down on his lap time. Oops, wrong way. Let's see if he improves from 5th place. And you got to remember, Andy, this is a false start. So if for some dumb reason, because, you know, things happen in this game, right? For some dumb reason, if you end up on the grid with people behind you, you can't false start. You just pull over, get out of the way. Here comes J-Rod. He's in P7. What does he come across with coming here? That's my team captain. That's my boy. Getting it done. And he does not improve his lap. So somebody else is coming through right there. Here comes Rusty Nuts. Does he get any better than 9th? He does not. And here comes Quick Kick. There's somebody else in front of him. I don't know if they got better. It might be Bipolar or Roses. And they crossed the line and didn't improve. I don't see a notice for it. Quick Kick moves up to 9th. All right. So it looks like it's an all HyPrix front row, people.
Again.
Yep. And that's all the drivers. So there is your pole sitter. Let me document that right now before I forget where that was.
I'd like to say it's because I didn't qualify, but it's not true.
We don't know how fast you are. Nobody knows how fast you are.
Everybody knows how slow I am. There are those that drive, and there are those that character assassinate those that can drive.
That's funny.
I'm that guy.
All right, so we're going to let them get their stuff sorted out. I totally forgot because I had no time. We're going to give these guys a 1 minute to go get themselves the right tires, to get themselves set up. And I need a bio break because I didn't do one before the race, the last round. So I'm gonna do that while this is getting set up. So folks, you can listen to Andy talk, and Andy, you can tell people all about what the race, and I'll be right back.
So this is where we're at. It is HyPrix versus HyPrix. It is Bipolar versus Roses. That's what this race is all about. We've got a number of other drivers, and they will vie their positions for the midfield. But the champion will be one or the other from HyPrix. It's that simple. Yes, I'm going to spend one lap on track. I'm going to be behind you all. It's a temporary fix to a problem that PD probably should have sorted out months before they released this. There we go. It's what it is. But good luck to everyone. My personal favourites for this race, would love to see Wooly do well. Got a big affiliate with ART. But, yeah, genuinely looking for a really good race between Bipolar and HyPrix Roses. Let's see how it works out. I didn't forget to mention him, but Armilis, you did 2 hours. 2 hours of Spa today, and you are here tonight in our new livery. Good on you.
I'm back, my friend.
You're back. Good.
All right.
Very quiet when there's no racing.
All right, we got 60 minutes to go. Let me actually snap a picture of this pole just in case, because that's the thing we do, right? So I can
You do realise you can take it off the qualifying now.
I know, I just realized that. So, but I'm still taking a picture of it just in case with my phone, so I don't have to pull it up on the PlayStation in between. So, okay. They're readying up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're all ready to go. And so it's going to be a fun and interesting round for us to get through here at Interlagos. The weather's a little different in this race than it was in the last race. It looks a little bit more cloudy here than... Did you notice that?
Well, apparently I'm a safety car. No, I'm not. I'm at the back. That's not how it works.
You're gonna start in the back. You're gonna be the. It's like in Formula One. You're the medical car, is what you are.
Yeah, I'm a medical car.
That's what you are. All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna start this race. All right. Hopefully the camera stuff all works the way it's supposed to. Where's my screen?
Please.
Where's my screen?
Please.
There we go. There's my screen. Phew. I was scared there for a minute.
I say there's a little bit of me that wants to fucking bring it. That one.
All right.
Bar one.
Oh, I gotta wait until it starts. Tell me when it actually starts, and then I'll jump in.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, we'll go. I thought started on purpose.
Nope, I got the front camera thing going on. That's all right. We'll get the front camera for the first lap, and then you can sort it out once we get you going into the pits. Now, I know you said you were slow, but that's really slow. I'm kidding. All right, Roses gets to the front. Okay, Roses gets to the front and almost slides the car out, but so Bipolar gets the pole but loses the first position right there in the first corner. HPR still in third with Kaizen in fourth, and right behind him is Parafuso. So a nice tight line through here. These guys are all going to stay together pretty well. It looks like there's a oh crap! I did it. Dang it! Sorry. Jeez. I hate this camera stuff. Okay, so we're just gonna have to bear with us as we get through it. Get to the pits, man.
I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to affect anyone's race.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, so Rose is gonna come across the line and lead the first lap. Bipolar Express under attack from HPR, goes all the way down to the apron. Does he stay? Is HPR going to go for the dive? It's hard to tell from here. It looks like he's going to stay where he belongs. Oh, we lost Wooly on the first lap.
Disconnected.
Did he get booted? That would be a red flag if he got disconnected. So I'm going to call the red flag because we lost somebody during the first lap. So we lost a driver, and we got to give him a chance. We got to give him a chance to get back in. So we're gonna do that really quick, and we're gonna get Wooly back into the track because he lost it. I don't know where he went. So Wooly, get back in here, son. Oh, that sucks for Roses because he was winning the race. All right, we got to get. Oh, you got to go. You got to leave the track too.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yep. And that will end the race. There we go. All right. Now we got to wait for Wooly to come back. Well, that sucks. So Wooly DC'd on lap 1. So we're gonna give him. We're gonna give him a chance to get back. So let's bring up our.
It's pretty disappointing season for Wooly actually because he had a really good qualifying.
Yeah, so we want to let him come back in. Let me message him and see if he can get back in here. I don't know if he is. Yeah, we're all. They're messaging people. We're messaging him to let him know what's going on. So hopefully we can get him back in here. Oh, that sucks. It's like the last thing you want to do is get DC'd on the first lap and then not be able to race. I've been there, and it's horrible. So we completed a lap, which means I need to get the grid order set. All right, let's see. Everyone's going to have to join the lobby. Let me just mention that to them because... including yourself, so I can put you at the back of the field. And then we're going to wait for him to get in here because I got to set the grid. Our job. Sometimes our job is a little harder than it needs to be. Don't you agree? Uh-oh. Did I lose you, bud? Oh, you muted yourself. That's why he's not answering me. Okay, well that makes sense then. All right, well let's see if Wooly shows up. We're gonna give him like 2 minutes.
Coming back.
Okay, I'm giving Wooly a 2-minute warning, letting him know that that we're gonna wait 2 minutes for him. Go ahead and green check in, Andy, so I can get you set on the grid with everybody. Just make sure.
Right.
Yep, there you go. All right, let me set the...
I feel kind of bad because I didn't download our new livery.
I actually forgot that I have to change this to grid start. Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
What?
We don't have set by host anymore. They took it away.
What?
It's not there. I'm going to show the whole world what I'm seeing. So, grid start, I got fastest and slowest first. Grid start,
we did have it. We did it earlier. We did it earlier for
rolling. Oh, you know what? Because I have qualifier on. Duh.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, that's freaking me out. I was like, are you kidding me?
Don't do that to me. I've seen us do it today.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm sorry. Sometimes, sometimes I'm just a dum-dum. I make dumb things happen. So, all right.
Saying that, then Quick Kick says, what's a green chicken? And then you have to wonder who's the dumbest.
Oh, no. All right, well, everyone, green check in again if you're listening to the sound of my voice. And then I'm going to get everybody lined up here. Kaizen and Quick, green check, please. Come on. This goes faster if everyone's doing their job. Let's go, quick. Come on, quick. Ugh.
Oh, wake up, people!
Come on!
Wake up! Thank you.
Did he do it?
He did.
Okay, good. Now I can set the starting grid. All right, bipolar, roses, HPR, and then Kaizen. So I got to move HPR up above Kaizen. Kaizen's in 4th. Parafuso is in 5th, so I got to move him up. 6th is Aramis. Where's Aramis? There he is. We're gonna move you up to 6th.
It's ominous.
Arminous, whatever. J-Rod and then Wooly. So J-Rod and Wooly's out, so that means it's gonna go to come on, move over camera. Quick, Rusty, and then you. So Quick, Rusty, and you. Okay. Here we go.
Seconds I'm lucky. If I overtake you on this lap, then you have to commentate and I have to race.
That'd be awesome, dude.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't type it. Just be kind. Just be kind.
I will wait. I'm not that quick anyway. Although this is one of my favourite race courses.
All right, let's see what happens here. Now, let's see if Roses can get the start that he got last time. Yeah, I'm stuck in front view only, so we'll just watch from here. But at least I can move between the cars. All right, so Bipolar gets a way better run this time. Roses now falls back into P2. He's got some real battling happening back here between Parafuso and Armanus, whatever you say.
It's ominous.
And right here, Kaizen on the defensive from Quick Kick looking outside. Wow, really late on the brakes. Little bit of a tap into the black flag driver and leaves him there. But that gives Kaizen a great run. Don't try to fit in there. Don't try to fit in there. Whoa! J-Rod sticks his nose in there. He says, I want to play. Here comes Rusty Nuts. Ooh, wow. This is some tight racing up in here, y'all. There's a lot happening back here. Meanwhile, Rose is still sitting in P2. We see all the cars kind of straightening it out now. I can't change anything, but... And then there's this really slow car in 10th position. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm very slow, bro.
I'm just messing with you, buddy. All right, climbing the hill, and Bipolar this time will get the first lap through. Roses right behind him. HPR was right behind Bipolar on this lap, and he's way back by 3 seconds. So definitely a different start of the race. And there is Parafuso and Quick, Aramanus, and for some reason I was getting a phone call from somebody. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Tell me when you pit.
Pit it now.
All right, let's see. Come on. Give me some cameras, people. Give me some cameras. There it is. Boom, baby. You did it, son.
So what do I need
awesome.
to do now?
Just exit the race, but not the lobby, obviously. And now we have our cameras. That's awesome. Oh, I know why I'm getting a phone call. Because I'm a dum-dum. Hold on a second. Hold on. My freaking computer is stuck and I can't click. Hang on. I know exactly what's happening here. There we go. All right. Yes, I had something covering the screen the whole time. I pulled a U. I pulled a whatever I tell everybody not to do.
You pulled a me.
I pulled an Andy. That's what woke me up. I was like, why is Pixteca calling me?
So basically, I've called you out, and you've done it again on the same day for the thing that you guys bawling me out for.
I know. Okay, I know. And there's all kinds of messages, but like, I think I was mostly distracted because we were trying. We had so much to do with the stupid camera stuff. If I didn't have all that to deal with, I probably would have been less dumb. So sorry about that, folks. You missed the first lap, but that's okay. We're on lap 3. We got still 56.5 minutes left to go. I think we'll be okay.
I'm trying to leave the room, but I can't.
No, hit your options button, and then it should give you the option to leave the race.
No, I've just got changed tires. That's it.
Oh, okay. Pull back out on track. Actually, now's good. There's nobody there. Pull up on track. Once you get out on the track, then you can leave. That's right. Makes sense. All right. So let's see. Tim and Rose is still up front. HPR is gaining though. He's gaining back on them.
Is it wrong with me though? I want to try to beat Armanis now. One of my drivers.
No. Stay off the track. We can't do that.
I'm leaving.
All right, Parafuso and Quick Kick in a battle for 4th. This looks like it could get pretty good. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
I've still got the shitty view.
You do not, really?
Yes, I can just see 2 HyPrix drivers driving towards me.
That is so weird. Maybe you have to wait for someone else to pit for yours to clear up.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, at least we have a good camera here that I can keep. You can at least keep an eye on what's going on in the front, and I'll keep an eye on some of these back here. Because Parafuso and Quick are having quite a battle, and Parafuso's actually made his way around Quick, but I don't think Quick has given up yet. Parafuso defensive, trying to hold Quick back, and he does successfully. Kaizen and J-Rod not far behind, trying to make their way up to this battle. This is for 4th position. You might have to wait till about the 20-minute mark for somebody that's doing a 2-stopper.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah, it really is. This is something they need to fix. There's not supposed to be any VR drivers in here. Now, I don't know if people aren't using it, but they left it plugged in like I specifically said not to. So we'll have to do some studying after the race. I'll reach out to all of the drivers and find out what, how that all worked out.
Is that if they were logged in, they're not going to be honest about it, are they?
Well, maybe they missed the message, which is fine, right? They can lie to me and tell me they missed the message. I really don't care. I'm not going to get mad. I just need to know if it happened, because that will be our telltale of what we need to do to get through this. That's what I'm trying to.
That was my point earlier when we started that room earlier. It was fine, and then one driver joined, and then it wasn't fine. Because I don't care if you got VR. I just want you to be honest that you had it, so I know what to do next.
Yep, there no trouble. Just if you had it plugged into your PlayStation, because I specifically asked everybody to unplug it from their PlayStations, right?
Yeah.
So, watching up here, there was a lead change and I missed it. So Bipolar Express is in 2nd now, and Roses up to the front. Remember, these guys, and Roses is the fastest lap. So right now, the way that looks, unless Tim gets the fastest lap, Tim's got to beat Roses because he gets 2 extra points. First place has 2 more points than 2nd place, which has 2 more points than 3rd place, right? So it's basically whoever finishes in front. Unless, I don't know.
This race, 3rd place is whatever 3rd place is, but 1st and 2nd is Bipolar or Roses.
Right.
And these 2 guys, they might be teammates, but today it means nothing.
Yep. Well, we got a couple of good battles happening up here in the midfield. 4th and 5th, and 5th and 6th, or 6th and 7th are battling. So Got Parafuso and Quick Kick battling, and then we got J-Rod and Rusty Nuts in the 2 red and blue cars. So that's my team boy right there.
Where's my team boy?
He's in 9th, about 8 seconds back. He's at the end of the field. 20 seconds from the leader, 8 seconds behind Rusty Nuts. I would imagine that there are no team orders from HyPrix. It's duke it out, right? I mean, that's...
Well, there's never any been from our side. So it was quite clear last night that you two guys race. You end up where you end up.
Yep.
And I think, these 2 guys are in this position now. They're first and second. I mean, Pix has got to be happy with first and second, however they turn out.
I was just watching Drive to Survive Season 5, which came out on Thursday. Or yesterday.
Yeah.
It came out yesterday. So I was watching it in the airport. And there was the one... man, this battle for 7th is all on. Full send. This is awesome. It was last season. It was last season's races, right?
Yeah.
And it was talking about how they let the Ferraris just out to battle each other, Leclerc and Sainz, and it was like no team orders, just let them race. It was pretty awesome. Ooh, Rusty Nuts looking inside. Ooh, almost gets a hold of J-Rod there, but makes it through, or doesn't make it through. J-Rod just holds him off a bit, but he's getting some really good runs on J-Rod. Oh. There's Rusty. Look at that. And, oh, wait. What's going on here? Kaizen is now gotten around quick and is pressuring Parafuso for 4th position. Do you still have a crappy camera?
Yeah, I'm still just looking at the front guy.
Okay.
And I'm basically.
What if you exit spectator mode and then come back in? Does it still do it?
If I exit and spectate, yes, I'll still see 2 open cars.
Okay.
From the front.
Ooh, Quick almost loses the back end of the car, but loose is fast, right? So we got a good battle happening up here. We got a 3-way battle for the 4th position going on. Boy, we are really putting these drivers to the test. We've got such good battles happening in these races. I'm loving it. I think the promotion aspect that we introduced this season has been super helpful getting this stuff working.
It's a massive thing because you get round 1 is what it is. You get to round 3 and all of a sudden you've got drivers that should have been there arriving there, and it mixes things up. And yeah, it's absolutely brilliant.
No, Rose is a 1-second penalty. Ow! That is brutal. I wonder how he got that.
Massive blow.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge. You're watching the front bumper cam, right? We can get the front bumper cam on screen here. Let's do that since you got the cool bumper cam. I'll watch him from the cinematic. That's cool. So 1 second penalty, climbing the hill now, and he's gonna lose a huge amount of space. Bipolar's gonna go breezing by him.
That's gonna cost him about 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's huge, way outside the slipstream. He's 1 second back, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Bipolar gets a huge boost there. Wow. Okay, so now what is he going to do with it, right?
Exactly. He's got to keep that distance now. And from what I know about Roses won't give this up.
Heck no. Are you kidding? It's a fight. He wants another championship t-shirt. Ooh, Kaizen. Man, this battle for P4 is something else. There's like 5 cars all battling right there. Oh, I wish you could see this. Kaizen's going to go around the outside.
Just on the stream.
Yeah, you need to bring up your phone and so you can see this. This is insane. Kaizen's making the move. and he makes it happen. He makes it happen up into fourth, but only for a moment, maybe.
He's got that done.
Yep, but now Parafuso's got quick kick behind him, but Kaizan's made it through. That's what Kaizan needed. He needed to get past all of these guys. And what's interesting is his tire wear is significantly better than the cars that are following him. So he's made it
so
through.
Good on tires, isn't
He is. He really is.
So good on tires.
We have 5 cars now, all in the same shot. From Kaizan to J-Rod. They're all 5 of these cars on the track together. Good
You say
night.
we? You mean you do?
Well, the viewers do too, right? The viewers do too.
That's true. Can I put it on record now? Right? Sony and PD, sort your shit out, man.
Yeah, that would be really a nice feature to have all of our stuff working properly. But hey, at least the sacrifice of one, that's you, is to the benefit of everybody else. So the one pit stop fixes it, at least for the lobby host, right? So
yeah, you say that, but Chris, I'm not the kind of guy that can sit here for 2 hours and keep quiet.
No, I know you can't, but I mean, you only got about another 5 minutes, and we're gonna see the soft tire runners in, if not sooner than that. So, you just
get out of you.
Just hang in there. So Tim, 1.1 seconds. He's lost almost a half a second to Roses. Roses is either putting on the gas, or he's just quicker.
You know what amazes me about Roses is that, you know, most people I know that race on GT7 are quicker on a wheel. And then you look at Roses that sits on a couch with a pad.
I know, what the heck?
It's not fair.
It isn't fair. My thumbs do not have the dexterity for doing something like that, and it really pisses me off.
So, talking about like kind of gaming and stuff, so about 10 years ago, my eldest 2 boys are now 24 and...
Well, there's a yellow flag. Where's the yellow flag from? There was a yellow flag in Sector 1, but I don't see what's going on there. That's weird.
No.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, so as I say, so about 10 years ago, my 2 boys were talking about gaming and saying how much it was a money spinner, and I said, that's not a real job. Get a qualification and then go do something else. Now, it turns out that my eldest boy is in cyber security. His brother plays Rocket League for a living.
What?
And
That's
I'm not kidding. He earns a fortune playing Rocket League for a living. And then both of them said to me, you're not very quick at racing. How about you just broadcast some stuff? And that's how I ended up here.
Well, there you go. Well, you're doing a great job. I love having you around. It's definitely makes this a lot more fun to have somebody else to do broadcasting with.
Insane,
Unfortunately,
right?
we won't be able to do this in World Cup. Looks like Quick is gonna make a move. Let's get on board. Come on, camera, work with me.
I'd like to sit on the camera to help you, but I have no camera.
I know. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to get the camera to rotate where I can see it good. It looks like Kaizan is kind of just pulled away from those guys. 4 seconds up the road now that he finally got around them. Quick and Parafuso just a constant battle. Ooh. Quick just keeps looking to try to get around Parafuso. He is quicker than him. He's just not quick enough. J-Rod is back in 7th. Wait a minute. We lost somebody. Now we only have 8 drivers on track.
Yeah, we lost.
J-Rod and Armanis are there, but there was somebody before. J-Rod was fighting with somebody. Oh, Rusty Nuts. His wheel disconnected. No,
Oh,
Rusty.
man.
Oh, that sucks. He was in 8th place in the points. All
That's
right.
horrible.
It is. All right, let's see. Tim, 1.2 seconds up the road from Roses. They are both on the same tire, and by the way they're driving, I don't think they're trying to make this a one-stop race.
No. Well,
There's-
I can tell you from the practice sessions, it's 2 stop for both of them.
Yep. HPR is going to be the same way, looking at the tires. And, you know, we haven't talked much about HPR because he's kind of just in this 8-second bubble either side of him, but he's sitting in the podium places at 3rd. And so he's
HPR, I mean,
Yeah.
he came into Division 3 and very quickly moved up.
2 rounds.
He is super, super quick.
Yep. And Kaizen now is 5 seconds ahead of Parafuso, 8.6 from HBR. So Kaizen, I tell you, man, I am almost wanting to put together an invitational only race where I invite the drivers I want to have, like a fantasy league of drivers, like who I would like to see all on the track having
so
a race.
much.
And I know who they would be are. The top 4
You've
here.
got to do it. Chris, we've got to do that. We've got to do that. It'll be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I mean the top 4 in this on track right now, the top guys in Div 1, like these guys are racing. I mean they're turning. Let's see, what is Rose is into the pits, so your camera might get fixed. HPR into the pits, bipolar stays out, so Roses goes for the undercut.
What did I say? 13 laps.
Yep.
That's the optimum.
So you should be able to switch your camera around. Does it work?
Nothing. Not at
Oh,
all.
maybe you have to wait for him to go into the pits. Maybe once the leader goes in, that's what'll clear
Well,
it
no.
for you.
I mean, last time it happened, I didn't need the leader to go in, but I'm not coder, and I'm not PD, and PD clearly
Yeah.
can't code a simple lobby.
So what's interesting is we have all the cars coming out. HPR now HPR pits out ahead of Roses. Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting.
Roses took some fuel. HPR did not take some fuel. So that's probably
So-
where that comes into play.
Hang on, we learned from Division 1 how bad a decision that is, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because you go in, you don't take fuel in your first stop, you stop for longer in your second stop, and you get overcut.
Yep. So J-Rod up into P3. His tires look spectacular. Like he might be trying to do a one-stopper on these tires. And he probably is going to be able to do it. Armanis, not going to make that work.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
I think so. I mean, I know him. He's like we call him the tire whisperer. He knows how to make it last. Although he's going to go slower, right, than the other cars. But if he only has to pit once, is that enough? I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. So Rose's pits out in 5th position. Somebody just went in. Armanis just went in. Where's Bipolar? He's out for another lap. So he's definitely... It looks like Bipolar might be going for the one stop on the softs, my friend. I think he made him snuck a tricky move in on Roses, and I think that'll be interesting to see how that works. Kaizen is also on the one stop. It looks like he's got enough tire, I think, to make it another 7 minutes. J-Rod for sure does, and so Roses is the effectual leader of the race. When those guys pit, he's only 30 seconds back from Bipolar. So, and he's got the softer tires going faster. So I don't know if he's gonna, I mean, he's definitely gonna go quicker, right? On his outlap, his first few laps on those new soft tires. And he's gaining tenths at a time on Bipolar. I'm watching the split. Did your camera get fixed yet? No, because he hasn't gone in.
No. So here's the thing. So if Roses has stuck to this two-stop strategy, and Bipolar is going for a one-stop. Surely Roses knows that he has to do a second and a half lap quicker every lap for the whole race to make it work, right?
Yeah. That's hard to do against another driver that's your equal.
Yeah. Against Bipolar, that's an insane thing. Yeah. I mean, Bipolar is so quick.
So Kaizen, 18 seconds from the leader. Roses is now 31.9. He was at 33, so he's already gained 2 seconds on Bipolar. So Bipolar has either got to pit now or commit to the one stop. I mean, he's losing too much time. He's got to make that decision. Either he goes the whole 30 minutes or he pits now and hopes that his next pit stop he'll have the fresher tires to catch up. I don't know. We'll see.
It's been 7 days. There is no way that he hasn't planned this. There's no way he's gone into this race and let someone get this close and not planned this strategy. Surely he hasn't. Being in the lead and all that.
I hate that you don't have a camera to see everything going on, so I'm trying to catch all the action. Oh, look at that. Roses is on a purple lap by 0.2. He holds the fastest lap right now, so that's bonus points. So that's good stuff. He needs that, right?
100%. 100%. But HPR, we've got to talk about HPR because he came into Division 3, got moved up, and he is absolutely banged on the door of the top 3 in Division 2.
Yeah, he's right there.
From day one.
He's right there with Roses too. He's only a second and a half behind. But here's the deal. So the drivers, Roses and Bipolar are still tied. Now they're at 74 apiece because Roses has the fastest lap, but Bipolar had the pole position. So they're still tied. So as it stands right now, it would still go to who had the best finishing positions during the races.
It still goes to Chris has got some work to do.
I have a little bit of work to do with the team, for sure. But what I'm thinking is Bipolar, if he's doing this thing halfway across, I don't know if he's just doing a one-stop. He's not going to have the fuel and tire advantage over Roses to go for the fastest lap. Because Roses still gets another pit stop with fresh tires and less fuel in the car. So he'll be able to go faster.
And he's coming at him in the last third of the race on better tires and better fuel.
Look at this. Now he's down to a 27-second gap. So now the gap from Roses to Bipolar, which was at 33, is now at 27. So Roses, who is on, just set another fast lap, a 1:29.9.
Insane.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Holy crap! So he is, he's on a mission to catch. So he's been doing, well, that doesn't look right. Let me see if the times are right. 130s, 130, 130. Bipolar's been doing 131s, 132s. So definitely Roses is catching. 27 seconds back now.
129.9 is only half a second off the quickest lap in Division 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is Division 2.
Yeah. Well, remember, Roses and Bipolar Express both completely blew their qualifiers. And not on purpose, like... they just had issues, right? Especially the night race at Kyoto. Like, they really had issues. This type of qualifying was so much different than we've done before. Well, actually, we did the same way. Oh, Bipolar Express is in the pits now. So you might get your camera back, buddy.
Fucking hope so.
You might have to wait till he comes out. We'll see. But Kaizen coming through. Kaizen, I think, is going to pit now. Yep, he's going into the pits now. So Roses is going to come across the line and have the lead of the race. Bipolar will come out with a brand new set of soft tires and some fuel. So let's get that nice Sim Race City HyPrix Porsche filling up on the fuel. Kaizen is about to come into his pit box any moment now. Or not. There he goes. There's Kaizen.
I still just have a very cool view of a HyPrix car coming towards me.
Just wait. Just wait. Wait till he gets out of the pit lane. Let's see it. Let's pray it works. Anything?
Nope.
Like maybe leave and come back into the lobby and see if, or not the lobby, but the camera angles. No.
No. Same thing. All I've got is
really
one
sucks.
guy.
Well, at least you get to hang out with me and talk.
It sucks for us. It doesn't suck for HyPrix because all I can see is HyPrix.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't have your camera up because it's just staring at the front of the car, but so HPR though, 2 seconds from Rose's. HPR definitely putting on the pressure now on there.
Incredibly quick.
Now Bipolar is 17 seconds back from Rose's, but it looks like Bipolar is going the distance on these tires. So
yeah,
we're going to see if he can make this work. He's got significantly more fuel in the car. Yeah, it's about 25% more fuel in the car. So he's got a little bit more weight in the car than Rose's does. But, oh, this is going to be good coming to the end, I'll tell you what.
Awesome. I know the Roses are going to stop. That was his plan from day one. So,
yeah,
it would be quite interesting to see how all the other guys match up to him. So Bipolar knows what Roses is doing. So is he doing the one stop because he knows he can nick it? Maybe.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. By the looks of things, if Rose's, he's got three wins and 1 second place, right? And Bipolar has 2 wins and a second place and a third place. So, but if Bipolar wins this one and Rose's doesn't get second, then they're going to be a dead tie, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, it's in the rule book somewhere. We got it kind of figured out. But yes, I'm not going to know the answer to this right away unless there's something significant happens to these guys.
So you can't remember what is the plan beyond that?
I didn't, you don't plan that it's going to be like this. Like it's going to be this close. 2 different divisions with a full-on tie for a position to deal with. So it'll be interesting, especially last round when you had, they were both tied. Remember last night, Tom and Mikhail, they both had the exact same race finish numbers for the first 4 rounds. It was the last round that was going to make or break it. So it's like crazy.
And Tom brought it though, didn't he? Tom brought it.
He did.
What some race that was.
Look at this. HPR is sticking it out. HPR could be he could be the decision maker for this battle up front. If he sticks himself in between Roses and Bipolar somehow, like that's either side, right? If he comes in second place, the first place person is going to win the championship. So it depends on who it is. If Roses is in front of HPR, like if Roses wins and HPR is second, Roses takes the championship. If Bipolar's in first and HPR's in second, then the other one wins the championship. Like, it's so close. If they finish 1-2, well, obviously, yeah, they have to beat each other. It's period. Bipolar has to beat Roses, or Roses has to beat Bipolar. It's as simple as that.
Same, right?
All right, let's see. Let me find some battles going on the track. We're down to 8 cars, so we lost. Oh no, Roses. Oh, Roses lost it. Roses lost it in turn 4. and HPR passed him, and it's 2 seconds of the road. So, and Roses has damage to the car that's got to fix itself. Huge. That was huge. That went from 17 or 18 seconds to 13 seconds gap from Bipolar to Roses. What did I say? HPR might be the one that makes a decision here, and he put all that pressure on Roses, and Roses made a mistake, and HPR is now up the road. Now, P2 and P3 are still separated by 2 points. So if HPR stays in front of him, it is all about which of the two get in front of the other, right? Whew. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out.
I try not to swear on streams much, but that.
Yeah, don't say it.
Called for a. No, I'm not going to.
Don't say it. Then we
called
don't.
For it. That was insane. So, you know, everything has changed in a moment.
Yep. And Quick just got a half-second penalty. That's going to help J-Rod out. J-Rod's going to get some good points there. Oop. And Armanis in 8th. All right, so HPR, look at 1.8 seconds. Ooh, he just lost a couple of tenths just coming out of turn, whatever that turn is, 4. The big one at the end of the long first straight.
Yeah, you can call it turn 4, but
yeah, okay.
If you're going full pelt, it's not a turn.
All right, so HPR up in P1. Roses is like, son of a gun. I need that car between me and Tim, period.
That is really mixed things up.
Actually, as long as Roses just finishes in front of Bipolar, but I know that Roses, I know that you know, and everyone here knows that Roses has to pit again. He's not going to make it 24 more minutes on those tires.
Absolutely not.
And that is going to, that spin may have been the nail in his coffin. HPR is also going to have to pit before the end of the race. Bipolar is not. And that is going to make a huge difference in how this championship ends.
That's funny because we talked about how like development over the week after week after week, and you look at how it was for Bipolar in week number 1, and you look at how it was at Red Bull Ring, and he struggled and he really didn't do very well. But everything kind of got better week after week after week. And he's really kind of brought the A game, isn't he?
Well, the first 2 rounds he was driving in cockpit, which he was not used to in this game. And I think rounds 3, or maybe, rounds 3, or maybe it's round 4 and 5. The last few rounds he switched back to the camera he's used to working in.
From what I know, from round 3, he switched back. And, you know, cockpit mode is great for immersion. But let's face it, we're not racing drivers.
But it's the only way I can race. It's the only way I can feel the car. And I'm a second quicker in cockpit mode than I am in any other mode.
Really?
I've tried. And cockpit mode just gives me it gives me what I need. I can see, I don't know what it is. But, you know, driving real race cars on tracks is a lot easier.
I can't do that. I need bumper mode to see what I need to see. And
but I did a lot of when Gran Turismo 7 came out, I said to myself, I'm only doing cockpit mode. I won't do any other modes. And then what I did is I said, all right, I've been doing it since it came out. I decided I'm going to try and get the I'm going to try some of the other modes. Like I used to race bumper cam, right? I just, you can kind of see the apexes, but man, I was shredding my tires. I was oversteering like crazy or stuff like that because I was going too hot into the corners. But in the car, like I feel better in the track. I know it's weird, but now in I'm telling you, buddy, saving up. I'm going to get me that PSVR 2 because I can't imagine not racing any better than in that, where I can actually turn my head and see my apexes before I get there, right? Like, that is the ultimate piece. I was really hoping they were going to make it work with regular PSVR, but I guess it doesn't.
No.
This battle for P2 is pretty spicy. Or for P1, HPR is just 0.3 up the road, so he's definitely lost time. Oh, look at this. Here's the move. He just moves over and lets Roses by. So that was interesting. Just let him go.
Very. But we do have to consider the HPR started this season in Division 3.
Yeah, but he's not a D3 driver. He just had to earn his way out into and he had to wait for a spot to open up. So did Kaizen.
Yeah, and you know what? I think this kind of qualifying thing, it's quite difficult for everyone. But the promotion thing makes that qualifying thing not so bad.
Yep.
Because you can improve your lot, but you just have to prove it.
All right, so Parafuso getting the pit stop done. Roses still sitting out there. I know he's got to pit soon. There's 20 minutes left in the race. HPR is going to have to pit. Wow. Tim's tires looking great. I definitely see this being a kind of a barn burner. That big slide, though. Oh! Well, Bipolar takes a 1:29.8. He took the fastest lap. I just noticed that.
That's insane.
He did it on the last lap, so now that is going to change everything. If he's getting that extra bonus point, that actually puts him. If they finish, well, right now without where they are on the track, Bipolar has 2 points over Roses. That changes a lot of things. Let's catch one of these pit stops here.
You just love it when it's this close.
I do. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh, it's the best.
It's so much better when you're not on the track as well.
It's more fun when I'm not the guy getting beaten or spinning the car out, right?
Absolutely. I mean, for Black Flag, so we got I think we call it's the GR4 lottery. So what we did is 10 weeks ago we kind of rolled some cars, and there were 5 cars available, and we did that. We're going into week 10 this week with 2 people battling out for the championship. It's so good. So good, just holding on to wait to see who wins it.
I can't believe Bipolar did a 1:29.8. And that a 1:29 is what Roses did too. That's freaking nuts. Now what's interesting is Roses now on much fresher tires. He's going to have the opportunity to steal that back if he can make it work. But he's on a different strategy, so he could. I mean, he's definitely going to be able to take these tires all the way to the end, right? So, and he's got less fuel when those tires come in than Bipolar. So we'll see if he does that. And Bipolar's got the win. Like, I'm gonna do some. Oh, Bipolar in the pits. Wait, what?
Why is he pitting? He doesn't need to.
I don't understand what's happening. What is going on?
This is a me and Toolshed moment.
Yes, this is a what the HE double hockey sticks is going on here. I can't switch. Okay, so there's Bipolar. Kaizen is now up in front. And here comes Rose.
The lead. And then by the Roses. So as it stands.
So here comes Tim out of the pits. He's going to pit out. Right? He's going to pit out in 4th or 3rd. It's going to be close. He needs to stay in front of J-Rod, which he will. What was he doing? Why? Now they're on equal footing. You know what? They're just trying to have a good race for us. So now he's got 2 laps fresher tires. Bipolar does. And they basically have the same amount of fuel. Kaizen will be out of the way. Well, actually, Kaizen can go the rest of this race.
I think I can win this.
Oh my God! You know what it is? I know what. Tim's listening.
Not being in the running to win it.
No, Tim is listening, and he's just trying to make my job harder. That's what he's doing. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a barn burner, you guys. Like, this is gonna be insane. Let's see, 4.3 seconds between the two HyPrix drivers fighting for the championship. Kaizen leads Roses by 1.9 seconds. Roses is brand spanking new soft tires, though. There's no way Kaizen's going to hold him off. Not for another, 15 minutes or whatever it is. 17 minutes. 16 minutes.
Yeah,
I know math. I just don't do it very quickly.
Is he only going to hold off Roses, or is he going to not hold off both of them?
There's no way. With his tires are 25% gone. He's going to be in conservation mode to get this car across the finish line. Well,
yeah, but just Roses or Roses and Bipolar?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, Bipolar's only 5 seconds back from Kaizen. And if he does these freaking 29 that he's doing, oh, you know what? I bet I know exactly what Bipolar's doing. He knows he needs the point. I bet you anything he's thinking, crap, Roses just came out on fresh tires and less fuel, and he's going to steal the fastest lap from me. And so he saw a window in his time where, okay, I might come out behind him, but I'll have fresher tires and I can offset that bonus point. If he gets a faster lap, I can go faster. That's all I'm thinking. That's the only thing that makes sense.
You know who we need now? We need Mr. HyPrix. We need team manager to tell us.
Yeah, hey, Pex and Tom, you guys.
Do they have team orders, or is it every man for himself?
Oh, Toolshed, I guess in comment to your comment about him, like, why did he pit? Toolshed posted in the Facebook chat, no, Bipolar will pull this off, unlike me, LOL. he might. Roses is there. Roses is ready to pounce and take that spot from Kaizen. J-Rod into the pits. That will be his final pit stop. Whoa! Roses goes really wide. I think he was trying to get some speed on Kaizen. Wow! What a move!
That is a great move.
Did you see that?
What a move!
What the freak was that? That was awesome, Roses. That was championship level driving right there.
Wait, no, I don't care, I swear. Holy shit!
that was some kind of move, like, and he's on a purple lap. He's on a purple lap. He's 6/100ths, almost 7/100ths up. Is this gonna give him that bonus? Oh, he already has the fastest lap. He already beat Bipolar on the last lap, a 1:29.828. And he's about to set another one.
That says, I don't care if you're my teammate. I don't care where you are.
Oh no, yeah, they don't care at all.
I'm taking this. This belongs to me. That's
and
what Roses should
Bipolar just said it. Bipolar just stole the fast lap, a 1:29.5. What is happening? Holy crap! These guys are putting on a show. Woo! But still, Bipolar's 4.5 seconds back.
I thought watch your stream and not have it myself.
Oh my gosh, I'm stressing out. Okay, let me put some points in here while we're watching this battle. I just want to see kind of where we are. If it's this and Bipolar for 1, 2, 3, and Bipolar has the fastest lap right now. Roses still wins by 2 points because he's 4 points up from Bipolar. So if Bipolar wants to win, he's got to pass Kaizen. He's got to get there, and then they'll be tied again. But if they're tied again, I think that Roses will win because he has a better average finish.
Yeah.
But
100% he does.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun to watch. I mean, what a great race.
Please don't do it. I've had enough stress tonight already.
Kaizen, Bipolar, 6/10 back. Bipolar is going to eat him alive. Like, he's got those brand new tires. And Roses gets a 129.4. Holy crap.
That's just...
That's
seriously?
insane. That is insane.
That's Division 1 times.
Oh my gosh, these guys, it's the battle of the fastest laps. Oh my gosh, so now that changes things. Now that's 4 points. Rose is 4 points ahead. Bipolar coming in deep, and he's gonna make the pass up into P2. So now where do we see? Let me change this right now. Bipolar's in P2.
Game on.
P3. Now it's a 2-point difference. Bipolar, the only difference is that Bipolar needs to get to Roses. I don't know if he can do it. There's only 11 minutes left. Oh my gosh. HPR is catching up to Kaizen now. Kaizen's in third. Oh man, this is insane. This is insane. I love this.
Mental race, right?
It looks like Kaizen is about to lose out to HPR, or just got around him. HPR's got the fresher tires. He should be able to make quick work of Kaizen. But
so.
Bipolar 4.3 seconds.
Is a different animal.
Roses still holds the fastest lap. There's a 2-point gap as they are on the track right now. Kaizen pits. HPR assumes third position. Man, Bipolar has got to catch him. There's no other way to win it. Unless Roses makes another mistake, and let's pray that he doesn't, right? But he is coming into... Oh, man, this is so close.
I'm thinking as broadcasters, we really wanted to mess it up, right?
We'd really like to see a photo finish. Can you imagine like the HyPrix photo finish at the end of the race for the championship? Like, that would be awesome. But Bipolar has to beat him because Roses has 2 points over him.
Also, that photo finish, Pix would spend the entire weekend sitting on his couch with the biggest smile.
He would actually. It'd be all over the socials. Oh my gosh. This is going to be, I mean, Bipolar is 4.5 seconds back. I don't think he has it in him to catch Roses.
No. I think Roses have got this dialed in.
Yeah, these two guys are very even, and Roses is under pressure to maintain and get this win, and their tires are just about the same. So I think even if Bipolar gets the fastest lap, which I could see that he's going for, he was off by 0.3 that lap. Even if he got it, he's still just going to be 1 point back. So he has to beat Roses or there's no championship. But you know what? These guys are putting on one heck of a show. That is for sure.
Hell of a show.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Roses is 700s up.
Has been the HyPrix show, right?
Yep. Roses is 700s up on his fastest lap through the first sector. So he's going even faster. Let's see, where's Bipolar? Let's find, where's the next sector line? Let's see if Bipolar's anywhere near a fast lap time here. He hasn't gained any time. Maybe a 10th. But he just lost. I mean, it's back and forth. Okay, he's got one more corner to go, or 2 more corners to go, and we'll see a timing line. Let's see, where's Roses? Roses is going to come across that timing line first. Where is he at? Is he up or down? He's down by half a second. Bipolar is going to come across the line. He's down by 0.4. So he's a 10th quicker to this point of the track than Roses has been. Oh,
it's so close.
Are there any other cars battling out? Are we missing anything good back here? We are. J-Rod and Parafuso are kind of having at it. That's pretty much the only thing going on. Parafuso on an old set of softs. J-Rod on a relatively new set of softs. So there's a fight for P5 happening and brewing. keep an eye on this for a minute, and hopefully you're watching P1, right? Because you don't have any choice. So if you see anything happen, you holler out, and I will switch right there.
P1 owns this at the moment. There's nothing changing.
Yeah. Well, he made a mistake earlier in the race and slid the car and cost him quite a bit of time. So you never know. J-Rod is really trying to get up to Parafuso here. Or Parafuso got around him. I wasn't paying attention. Because we don't have our 2 cameras like we should. Dang it.
Yeah, dang it.
Dude, what a great season this has been in Porsche Cup. Probably... Well, there's no probably. It's way better than Season 1 was. And way more competitive.
See Season 1, but I can say that it's been better than anything I saw in the GTC. It's been way better than GT Fusion, and absolutely smashed most of the stuff I've done in GT7 since it started. It's been amazing.
It's been an amazing series, and I'm excited to see what World Cup does. March 18th is when we have the qualifiers, which it's an entirely different style of racing from Porsche Cup. Like,
oh yes,
there's no comparison to. I mean, we're talking look at J-Rod right there. Gets a good exit. Oh, that's a good exit. Let's go on board with J-Rod. I'm gonna go actually in the chase cam and see. Get in that slipstream, J-Rod. Stay right behind him. There you go. You need that. Okay, full defensive. Parafuso is fully defensive. And J-Rod just needs to get a good turn in here. Oh, now get on the gas early. There it is. That's the move. He's going to get a big run coming down here now. Oh, yeah, J-Rod is going for it. Here is a P5 battle. Almost side by side. Parafuso owns the corner. J-Rod has to give it up. Oh, but he's going to get a way better exit. Folks, this is a good little battle right here. How's it looking up front?
Parafuso's so quick. But out front it is exactly as you would expect. Nothing has changed.
What's the time? Oh, nuh-uh. It's 3.9 seconds, so they've gained some time. He's gained about 3/4 of a second on Rose's. That's about it. Meanwhile, I'm going to watch this battle for 5th position because this thing is on fire. J-Rod and Parafuso battling it out. You know, it's funny. We're... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Rose has got this dialed in. He's absolutely on top of this now.
I was just realizing that we did 2 races today, which were full lobbies of cars. And we are just as excited about these 8 because there's so much stuff happening. The battles, the points, the championships.
Really? And I think for me, Division 2 was the one I was most looking forward to because it was so close.
Yep. Man, I'm starting to lose my voice. Let's check up front. Roses, we are at 3.5 minutes. Roses 3.8 seconds up the road from Bipolar, and sitting here and shy of making any mistake, we're going to be looking at our Division 2 champion right here in Porsche Cup. Incidentally, he was the Division 2 champion winner in World Cup. So kind of funny that he's going to have 2 championship things there. Bipolar in P2 and HPR about 5 seconds back, and then 28 seconds later there's Kaizan all alone sitting in 4th, and then nose to tail J-Rod and Parafuso. These guys are not giving up. Parafuso fully defensive. Oh no, J-Rod went off the course. He went off the course. He saved it from spinning, but that's it. He's way back. He's going to end up 6 seconds back or so. Maybe 5. But J-Rod, all that work, and he lost it out. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Well, think about Parafuso. Parafuso is very kind of on it. He's very aggressive. He's fair, but aggressive.
Yeah.
But when that guy's behind you, you are worried about how he's going to affect your race.
Yep. Well, the effect is J-Rod is going through the S's and he's already out. So 10 seconds or 5 seconds from J-Rod. So let's see. Up front, Roses with just under 2 minutes left to go in the race. There's probably 2 laps left by the time he crosses the line. There will be a minute and a half. This will be the last lap. So Roses is sitting on the last lap now. We're very close to it. Yeah, minute 30 laps. And yeah, so this will be the last lap. And he just has to make it through. Bipolar 4.9 seconds back. Bipolar is just trying to make it through himself. Both of them are nearly out of fuel. So there's not going to be a change up front. And Roses will come across as our championship, unless he runs out of gas for some reason. But HPR sitting in third with a 28-second gap to 4th position. So that'll be a nice podium finish for him. Kaizan coming across the line now into lap 39 in P4. Parafuso up the hill he goes. He will still have another lap to go. J-Rod, who's right behind him, will also have another lap to go. Quick Kick coming up the hill, so he will still have one more lap to go. Aramis, I don't know if Aramis is going to make it to the start-finish line before it goes, so we're going to just keep an eye on him here for a second. It's going to be close. It's about 10 seconds. He might have one more lap in him. Yeah, it looks like he might get across the line. I think he was trying to slow down just to see if it was going to work or not. And he comes across the line in, he's got one lap to go. So Roses coming to the final line, and that's going to be your Division 2 champion, Roses. Way to go. Bipolar comes across as P2. HPR will come across in P3. Oh my gosh, but look at that. Roses from HyPrix takes the championship in D2. What a freaking race. I can't believe it. What a good job.
Division 2.
Woo!
HyPrix Central.
Yeah.
They've absolutely dominated Division 2.
They sure did. And here comes Kaizan. Kaizan and HPR both up-and-comers from Division 3. Kaizan will come home and finish off in P4. Congratulations there. Now, Parafuso. Oh, J-Rod's right there. What happened? Parafuso must have made a mistake.
Come on, J-Rod.
But I don't think he's close enough. He's definitely not close enough unless Parafuso runs out of fuel, which it doesn't look like he's going to do. And they come through P5 and 6. Wow. Quick Kick up the road in P7. Holy cow. And he decides to go backwards across the line. All right. Our Manus is going to be our last driver to come across the line. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That is awesome. What a freaking race. I can't believe it. That was so good.
Insane, right?
Oh, my gosh. That was so good. Oh, okay. So let's watch the man here.
How cool does that black car look?
Oh, it looked awesome. Way to go. Look at Simray City and HyPrix make it on the freaking championship podium. That is so awesome. I just got to leave that on the screen for a minute because I think it's worth having it up there, right? Like, everybody say your congratulations in chat. Get it on the permanent broadcast for all to see in the future. There it is. That's your champion, Division 2. Roses. Good job, buddy. Good job. Oh, that was so good. Okay, so we need to have ourselves, let me first get the replay saved here. And then let me make sure the fastest lap did go to Roses, so he did get it. I'm going to get the stuff together. How about we jump into the interview room, bud, and go talk to these guys. All right, we'll see you there. Oh man, I'm so excited. What a freaking race. I'm waiting for Andy to show up here, and right now I'm just going to get all the points in to try to get this figured out. And I'm going to let... we need to get Bipolar in here. Where's Bipolar? Let's wait for that, and then Andy, once Bipolar gets here, you can start chit-chatting with these guys.
Oh, I want to speak to HPR first. Because this guy came up from Division 3, joined Division 2, and brought the pain. How do you feel it went?
No?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm speechless. Almost getting every podium for 6 races until the walk-ins. I have a penalty and then drop me back to 4th. So it's a very unexpected achievement for me. And then about 2 days, today the race. Actually, I have these 2 HyPrix driver helping me to get me some pace, which is yesterday and the day after yesterday, the day before yesterday. I'm lost to finding my pace, and then I keep slowing. But this morning I practiced with them, and then I found some secrets from them also. And today's race was really unexpected. I up to pace like this. So really thank you to HyPrix driver actually, and congrats to them. And I think I didn't interfere their race. So I just want to race fair and square, and then I just leave it go, and then I just keep my 3rd place. That's all.
Very, very well played. So, Roses.
Yes, I'm here.
Now, I know over the course of this week, you were like, I'm not going to fucking win this. It's weird. It's not going to be. I'm not going to do okay. Were you just blagging it?
No, I was not blagging it. The pace of Polar and the track record of me and Polar racing against each other, it shows he's won a lot more races than I am, but I'm guessing in this type of car, his pace is not that it's there, but it's a little bit off.
I don't know. I saw you guys battling it out for hundreds at a time for the fast lap.
I love that. So what he's saying is that I own Polar, right? That's what he said.
Maybe a little.
On top 3.
No, to be fair though, that race was fully on. Both of you brought it.
Yeah, that was pretty spectacular, I have to say. I'm super impressed with the way that you guys ran that race. I didn't know what was happening. I do have to... Tim, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So that pit stop you took at the end, was that solely to try to steal a fast lap point and thought maybe you could get out in time to catch him? Is that what was going on?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It was... No, it really... The priority for me was when Roses... I saw Roses losing time, then battling Kaizen and HPR, so I thought I'd come out of the pits. I knew I'd come out of the pits behind him or right near him. I didn't think I'd be 6 or 7 seconds behind him. I was more worried about not having good tires at the end of the race.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I had a cheap pit stop. He's on pad. His tires wear out towards the end of a stint. I figured if I was with it, I had good tires. I'm only 2 or 3 seconds behind. That's where my math was, and it was totally wrong. All of it was wrong. I should have just stayed out.
I generally fly didn't enough fuel, guys. So that's why I had to pit again.
Well.
Yep. The idea was just to have tires for the end, and I just should have stayed out and let him get them just to red with 1 lap left. I would have had a gap, I guess. So it's just stupid move.
Yep.
Well,
Doesn't matter. I was on it anyway.
And what we've learned from this is essentially everyone went out there to have lots of good tyres at the end, and essentially, Roses made you all look like mugs.
Yep. Yeah, Roses was on it. He was on it. I legit, when he got the 1 second penalty and then the time loss coming out of pits and the other cars, I thought, well, shit, go get tires, be safe. Whoops.
Well, hey, sometimes strategies like that are what count, right? I remember in Porsche Cup last season, me and Apex Badass, we were battling for we were a point apart, and I remember just going in and just at the end of the race, I was like, well, I can't catch him, but I went in and I just got some new tires just to steal the fast lap point, and it was enough. Sometimes you just have to do those things.
It's not a great track to be on all, you could limp around the track, I guess, but it's not really a good track that I'm going to feel comfortable with just a giant red right front tire.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Well, I gotta say.
I need a race engineer next time. Somebody, please step up.
I do want to say, I want to give a big shout out to you guys and say a big thank you to, I know that HyPrix is super grateful for all the rounds that you guys drive. I'm sure they're super grateful for a 1-2 championship in the season, so that's pretty great. But I think
that's rad.
The big shout out has to go to Roses for another championship. So congratulations, buddy. That's amazing.
Roses.
Good
That's
job,
another
Roses.
T-shirt,
you saved
buddy.
Everybody from some really awkward pictures too.
Seriously, don't give him that much. He'll fucking suck it out like a fucking vampire.
All right, now easy.
Well, it's time to get on the points for you two at HyPrix.
Yeah.
No, seriously, do you know who makes this? It's you guys a race. It's you guys a race that makes this for us.
Are you hammered?
I'm getting there.
What?
My man.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm gonna quickly bring up the standings on the screen. So, as it stands, Roses, our Division 2 champion with 92 points, Bipolar Express with 90 points, HPR, even coming in from Division 3 after racing a couple of rounds and only bringing half his points with them, gets on the podium and grabs the 3rd spot. So way to go, HPR.
HPR, mate.
And after tonight's race, Parafuso is in 4th with 60 points. Then you have Kaizan, another alternate that makes its way up in 5th place. Rusty Nuts in 6th, Wooly in 7th, unfortunately got disconnected from the race. That was the red flag, by the way, in case that's what you guys were wondering. He got disconnected on the first lap, and that's what we do. Fry and the Whiskas,
I did
8th,
sort of, yeah.
and then there's the rest of them on their way down. But what a fantastic race, you guys! Good job. I'm so proud of you guys. That was so much fun.
It's been a awesome season.
Yeah. Thanks for putting this on, Prezzo.
You know, I broadcast a lot of stuff. I think Division 2 has been the best division of the 3 all season. Genuinely.
Well, you can think that if you want to. I kind of like Division 1 because, that was my broadcasting group.
You can think what you like.
I know.
The truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth.
Division 2 has brought it and delivered it.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Hey, Roses, as our champion, I want to let you have the last word, and then everyone can congratulate you, and then we're going to end this broadcast so that I could go rest my throat because this is 3 races today, and it is shot. So the floor is yours, Roses.
Take it, mate.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the drivers through all the divisions for making this series happen, because you guys are the drivers. Us at HyPrix just set it up and you make it happen, even the HyPrix drivers as well. It's all, you've got to put a hand on your back for yourself and keep on coming back for more.
Well, we appreciate
said,
that.
brother.
All right, everybody, give him a big old congratulations. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome.
Congratulations, buddy.
Time to pop the champagne, Roses.
If I had some.
Oh, God.
Then and then after party drinks after, mate.
Yeah,
Well done.
All right, folks. Well, that's going to be it for us. What a spectacular round. Appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out with us. Of course, don't forget, coming up soon is Midweek Madness with GT Champions and HyPrix. We're gonna have a lot of fun there. Also, remember to visit hyprix.com.mx or visit them on their socials if you want to have some cool looking stuff like we do, because it's only because of them that we get all this done. And of course, in Division 1, the cash prize by simracecity.com. Go check them out for your sim gear, especially if you're into iRacing, Assetto Corsa, and others. Got great setups there for them. So, folks, it's been a pleasure having everybody around. I really appreciate you all. And until next season, we'll catch you later.
Welcome to the HyPrix Porsche Cup, presented by GT Champions.